Okay, this is a demonstration of radio sky spectrograph. We're using version 2.9.0, and we have the receiver selected as the SDRplay, and this is the SDRplay to RSS interface window, and we have a lot of numbers, a lot of configuration that we can do here to make it work right. This one is particularly important. It needs to be 10 or less, so we set it at 10. This one, the frame size is simply the display size that it will end up being, so this is variable and can be changed without any problem, just whatever size of display you want. The running sum for Radio Jove, we use decimal 1.5. The offset is 42, and you change that by using this up or down. Change this to 1, and then you can use the up or down to set this exactly 42. That's where we want that set. The last gain stage we want set to decimal 0.15, and the integrate window, we want windowing and log scale. And over under file menu, we have already set up our observatory. I guess it's not going to let us see that, but we've already set up because it's running. You set up your observatory information, your latitude and longitude, the name for your observatory, and so forth, and then you set a path. And the paths we've already mentioned need to be in their C drive, users, public documents, spectrograph. And both the observatory and the filter tabs goes in the C users, public, users document, spectrograph, SDRplay directory. Now the integrate path goes to the data directory, then to C, and to C users, public documents, spectrograph, data. So that's where you want that selected. And then over here in options, file saving, you want that file saving data directory to be the same thing. I have something different because it's going to a LAN a NAS drive rather than the hard drive. But here you want C users, public documents, spectrograph, data. So here we have it running, but unfortunately all we see over here is a black screen. This may be similar to what you may be seeing. And what we can do is come over here and reset the offset to 0, and we see some bright colors now. And we want to bring that back a little bit so that the colors look a little bit better. And we get to about 500 at say 2. We see that we have a nice dark blue background, and some of the signals are red and some are white, just showing the differences in the intensity of these signals. And so this is basically what you want to end up looking for. And then if we have a solar flare would come on, it would be a nice bright spectrograph of the solar flare. Or if you are looking for Jupiter's storms, they would show up as usually a kind of white clouds or lines. There's depending on whether it's an S or L burst or an N burst. So this is what you want to get to, and but to set this to 500, you can do it several ways. You can move this slider back and forth, which is a little tedious, but better yet, you can right mouse click on that window and just type in 500 and hit enter, and it goes directly to 500. The same way down here, you can right mouse click on it, select that, hit it on the keyboard, and hit enter. So that's the way it should be working. If all these numbers are set right and your color offset and your color gain are set right, you should be seeing something similar to this. Hope that is helpful to you.